Hi everyone, this is Jaden Pictures. My name is Jaden Edward McGinnis, and today in this video I will be explaining to you all how I currently make my spoof videos nowadays. Okay, so I've made spoof videos in multiple ways over time, but like at some point this year I started getting my spoof videos in high quality audio, and I also started getting my spoof videos in a higher quality. In this video, I will be explaining to you all how I make my spoof videos in the current format that I do them in. So yeah, without any further ado, let me start the explanation. Okay, so first of all, let me start off by saying that I've by far made all of my spoof videos off of cell phones. I haven't made any spoof videos off of computers or like any laptops or any editing system. No. All off of cell phones. And yeah, another thing I want to mention is that I usually use pictures instead of clips in my spoof videos. While I still take audio from the thing that I'm spoofing, I still use pictures instead of clips in my spoof videos. Yeah, I'm sure a good chunk of people have noticed that in my spoof videos. The reasons why I do that is because one, pictures better help prevent getting copyright claimed than clips. Yes, I probably wouldn't get copyright claimed for using small clips instead of pictures, but still, pictures pictures better help prevent getting copyright claimed, better help prevent videos from getting copyright claimed than clips. And another reason why I use pictures instead of clips is because they're easier to get in sync than clips. Pictures are easier to get in sync than clips. Like with clips, you have to worry about a certain shot. Like when you're showing a certain shot, you have to worry about like how long this certain shot is on screen. You know, in case if you have to slow down the clip or speed it up or loop it, you know, that kind of stuff. Whereas with pictures, when you're showing a certain shot, pretty much all you have to worry about is just getting a good shot, like, you know, getting a good shot of that shot that you want to show. Yeah, and so yeah, like, you know, you don't have to slow down that shot or speed it up or any stuff like that. And yeah, so like pictures help you. Like pictures can really help you show a certain shot that's barely on screen for pretty much as long as you want in a video. So yeah, you could like show a shot. Pictures help you show a certain shot that was barely even on screen for a long time in the video. So yeah, that's what I really like about pictures. And there have been a good amount of times in my spoof videos where I show certain shots on screen for longer than how long those shots were originally on screen for. So yeah, those are the reasons why I use pictures instead of clips in my spoof videos. Okay, so now let me talk about what apps do I use to make my spoof videos. Okay. Well, the app that I use to sync up the pictures is this app called the UCut App. And I started using this app because I asked Jaden the Hedgehog, the Prince of Ninjas, who I will be calling Jordan for short. I asked this YouTuber, like I asked Jordan, what app does he use to make his Shrek, and he replied to me saying he uses the UCut App. And yeah, so I downloaded the UCut App on my phone and I gave it a try, and it's working really well for me so far. Although there are a couple problems that I'm having with the UCut App though. Okay, so like my main problem with the UCut App is that if a video is too long, then the app can slow down on me, and thus making it harder for me to get the pictures in sync. So yeah, that's like my biggest problem with the UCut App, and I don't know what to do to solve that problem aside from I guess waiting a long time, and aside from, you know, merging multiple videos into one. Yeah, that's been a pretty big problem with the UCut App for me, and yeah, but I don't think I will have to worry about that problem in my Shrek 2 project until I get to the I Need a Hero scene. That'll be tough. I might do deeper research on how to fix that issue. And another issue I have with the UCut App, hopefully I can explain this in a way you guys will be able to understand. Okay, so there have been times where I show a certain picture for a short amount of time on the screen, and when I try to show the picture for a certain amount of time on the screen by press on the picture. There are times where I press on the picture, press on a certain button on the like very right button on this very right button of the picture that allows you to crop it and stuff. When I'm trying to crop it, the picture can try to go to the right, like there's some kind of magnet at the far right of the screen. You know what I mean? I really hope I'm explaining this in a way you guys will be able to understand. I don't know how to say this with proper grammar, but yeah, that's another problem I have with the UCut app. But pretty much aside from those, I don't really have any problems with the UCut app. It's working well, like it should. And yeah, I'm really enjoying the UCut app. And yeah, more apps I use for my spoof videos. I also use the Add Text app, an image combiner app. I've used that app to make probably most of my crossover pictures, to be honest. And I also use image downloader apps and background eraser apps. And I used to use screenshot apps for my spoof videos, but like since this phone doesn't really work that well with screenshot apps, this is what I now do. When I want to get a certain screenshot on my phone, certain screenshots off of my phone instead. Okay, let me show you. Okay, you see this dude, you see this guy at this part of the screen. Basically, this is how I get screenshots off of my phone now. I press on that guy, and I press screenshot, and watch. Boom, you get a screenshot like that, and yeah, and this leads to me having to crop pictures a lot more by doing this, to be honest. But it's not too big of a deal to me. I can bother having to crop a lot of the pictures, and there's still been certain pictures that I've used in my spoof videos that I have not had to crop. So it's not like I'm having to do that with every single picture that I use in my videos nowadays. Oh yeah, and also in my Shrek 2, when I was doing the scene where Shrek wears that guy's mask, and he carries the cart wearing said mask in disguise, I use this one app that allows me to turn pictures green. I don't know what that app's called, but it allows me to turn pictures green. I wasn't able. I didn't save any pictures. I don't think the app was able to let me save pictures of those green screen pictures, but still I use those. I use that app to turn certain pictures that use the Vegeta into green, and I took a screenshot. I took screenshots of those pictures because those were pretty much the only way that I could save those pictures, and I cropped them and edited them over edited Vegeta's eyes over Shrek's eyes to make it look more like it's him wearing the mask instead of Shrek. I'll actually show you that scene from my Shrek 2 actually. Here's the scene. Alright, so here it is.
Working hard or horribly working, eh, Mac?
See that? Did a really good job of making it look like it was actually Vegeta wearing the mask, huh? Yeah. So yeah, that was like the only part of that was the only part of my spoof project where I used that app, and plus by that scene, that part was what was by far the hardest part of my Shrek 2. Yeah, I really spent a lot of time in that part, and I think the I Need a Hero scene will probably be the hardest. Ooh, and that's the scene that I'm looking the most forward to doing for my Shrek 2 spoof project. But yeah, let me continue on with this explanation, and I'm sorry that the lighting is getting worse in here. Okay, so how do I get high quality audio in my spoof videos nowadays? Well, I get that by taking audio from other YouTube channels, and so far for my Vegeta 2 Shrek 2 movie spoof project, the YouTuber that I've been taking audio from the most is this one YouTuber named Martha McGinnis, and I was taking, and for the most part of my Shrek 2 so far, I was taking audio from her, the Grinch 2 Shrek 2 movie spoof project, and yeah, I was originally going to take audio from Yesenia the Hedgehog, or however the heck her channel name is pronounced. I was originally going to take audio from that person's Shadow 2 Shrek 2 movie spoof project, but then I didn't think it was loud enough. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying that the audio quality of her Shrek 2 is bad. I think it's really good, but I didn't think it was loud enough. So I looked at Martha McGinnis's The Grinch 2 Shrek 2 movie spoof project, and I noticed that hers was louder, and I looked at it and thought, yeah, I can make this work for the most part, and yeah, so far it has. Although there have been parts where I don't take audio from her project though. Like for the dinner scene, I didn't take audio from her Shrek 2 project because during the dinner scene of her Shrek 2 project, she edits in a line of the Grinch from the Illumination Grinch movie, and yeah, I didn't want to have Vegeta say that line in the dinner scene of my Shrek 2, but I didn't want to cut out that line. From the audio of her Shrek 2 either, because that would have meant that I would have to have cut out a bit of the music that plays at the beginning of the dinner scene. So yeah, I just decided to take audio from someone else for that whole scene instead, and I took audio from Eva Gale in her Knuckles 2 Shrek 2 movie spoof project. And I'll link her channel into the description below, along with her Knuckles Shrek movies, and yeah, I'll also link Jordan's channel in the description below. And thanks to him for getting me to use the UCut app. Thanks, dude. It's been working really well for me right now, despite the couple flaws that I've been having with it. Thanks, dude. His channel will be linked into the description below. So yeah, and there have also been other parts where I don't take audio from Martha McGinnis's The Grinch 2 Shrek 2 movie spoof project and my Shrek 2 project, but I don't want to go over those. But I don't want to drag this video on too long and go over specific examples of those in this video, so yeah, I'll move on. So yeah, and I think in the end credits of my Shrek 2, I might list off the YouTubers that I've been taking audio from for that project, and maybe I'll give them a thank you, and maybe I'll give all of them a thank you for making it easier for me to find high quality audio for my Shrek 2, because yeah, even though I think there is a chance I probably could have just downloaded the movie on my phone, like I could have just downloaded the Shrek 2 movie on my phone and just keep taking audio from that download instead of taking audio from other YouTubers. I probably could have done that instead. Maybe I'll try doing something like that for the next time. The next time I would do a movie spoof project. Yeah, I think that would make it if I were to do it that way, it would make it easier for the volume to be consistent, and it would make it Now, where do I get my pictures from? I get my pictures from the image downloader app, of course. I get the pictures I use. From the image downloader app, of course. YouTube, and of course YouTube, and this one site called www.wco.tv. Yeah, be aware of viruses. I would say be aware of viruses if you use that site. But yeah, I've been using that to get pictures for my spoof videos too. But yeah, those aren't everything that I've been using to get pictures of my spoof videos though. Like with the Diary of a Wimpy Kid movies, yeah, I have both for my Vegeta 2 Shrek 2 movie spoof project, I have Frank and Susan Heffley from the Diary of a Wimpy Kid franchise. From the Diary of a Wimpy Kid franchise, as Fiona's parents, Queen Lillian and King Harold, and yeah, the Diary of every Diary of a Wimpy Kid movie that's been out so far isn't animated. They're all so far every single one that's been out so far has been live action, even though there is an upcoming animated movie that's supposed to come out in less than a month from now. But yeah, so far every single Diary of a Wimpy Kid movie that's been out is in live action, and in general, the cast of my Vegeta Shrek series doesn't have any live action choices. Yeah, it's because I was originally planning on not having any live action choices for the series, but I thought that Frank and Susan Heffley as Queen Lillian and King Harold, I thought that would be too good of a casting choice to not use. So yeah, I'm making an exception with those. And how I'm getting pictures of the Diary of a Wimpy Kid movies, I've gotten probably most of them off of downloads of the movie. And yeah, I would say be aware of taking up too much space on your phone, or spreading viruses when it comes to downloading certain stuff. I would say be aware of putting too much space on your devices, or spreading viruses on your devices when downloading certain stuff on your devices. Yeah, just heads up. But yeah, that's what I've been using to But yeah, that's what I've been using to get probably like most of the pictures of the Diary of a Wimpy Kid movies. Yeah, I've also used other stuff too, but I haven't used those like as nearly as much as those as those other ways that I've been that I just said. Oh my gosh, sorry. I know I have a starting problem, but like I said, what I mean is I have been using those as much as that as YouTube or image downloader or that site was just telling you to be aware of viruses if you use it. So yeah, that's how I get pictures. So yeah, that's how I get pictures for my spoof videos. And yeah, and I think I want to get to the transformation scene of my Shrek 2 movie spoof project. You know, the transformation scene, the ending transformation scene. I might want to download some kind of app that allows me to add some effects to the screen and make it look more like it's Sonic, Shadow, and Princess Bubblegum transforming back into Goku, Vegeta, and Bulma. Into Goku, Vegeta, and Bulma. I do plan on doing something like that when I get to that scene in my Shrek 2, and that's, by the way, the scene that I'm looking forward to doing the second most in my Vegeta 2 Shrek 2 movie spoof project, with number one being the I Need a Hero scene. But yeah, that's how I make my spoof videos currently. And there are also times where I record where I record added lines for my spoof videos too. And yeah, and so far I've done that either off of the camera thing on my phone, which is how I record added dialogue currently now, and before I was doing it off of screen recorder apps. And yeah, I think that pretty much covers how I make my spoof videos currently now. And yeah. And I also trim videos when I feel the need to trim videos to make the videos easier to make. And yeah, I think that covers the explanation in this video, everyone. I think that this would be able to help you guys if you want to make spoof videos in a quality more accurate to the quality of my spoof videos are nowadays. And yeah, that's it for this video, everyone. Bye, everyone, and thank you all for watching this video.